Hall of Fame, to me, is someone who has made an impact on the industry. Rick's definitely done that in his own career. I mean, everything from covering the Governor's Show to the work that he's done, the voiceovers he's done, his time on the radio himself. But really, it's those individuals who are in the industry today are there because they went through Rick.
The first thing I thought was, he isn't in already?
My reaction when I heard about Rick getting into this wasn't even excitement per se. It was sort of just, of course, like that's where he belongs. That's where you expect Rick to be.
When I heard that he was being inducted into the Hall of Fame, of course, that just seemed like a natural thing to me. And I wondered why we didn't do that years ago, although I remember that in the total scope of things, Rick is really still a youngster.
It probably should have happened a long time before now. But the fact is that it got done. And he is obviously very, very deserving.
I was delighted to hear this. It's probably long overdue because Rick has always been the consummate professional, and I have so much respect for his ability and his accomplishments.
It's about time. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I really can't think of anybody more deserving than Rick to be inducted into the Nebraska Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
Rick has been so instrumental in so many broadcasters' lives, and I can't put a number on it. It is hundreds, if not thousands, of people's lives that he has touched.
This is a person who has made such a significant impact on lives up and down the spectrum.
He has the connections and the expertise and cares enough to help people keep moving.
It only makes sense. You know, he's kind of been this voice locally in Lincoln forever.
I don't know anyone who is more deserving of this honor.
That he's able to inspire kids, inspire students to get into the profession and to do great things.
Yeah, and when you see his face there on the Wall of Fame, you'll know that it's very deserved.
He's just the voice of this college. He's like one of the internal organs of what this college is, and it's so, everything about Rick's career screams Hall of Fame.
If anything, I was surprised it took this long. I would have thought that might have happened some years ago.
There are few people in the state of Nebraska that have had a more significant impact on radio broadcasting than Rick Alloway.
Rick transferred into my 4th grade class at Sheridan Elementary School into the lovely Miss Pearson's class. And the moment that guy walked in, he was different than anybody I'd ever met. I mean, he was a man. We were 9 years old, and his voice was as low then as mine is now. And I looked at that guy and I thought, I'm going to hitch my wagon to that guy.
I'm super grateful for the mentorship that he gave me, and you know, a lot of the words that he said to me 10 years ago, like I still use that to this day. You know, without his influence, I wouldn't be where I'm at now.
It's not an exaggeration to say that I owe a lot of who I am as an adult, as a professional, as a peer, as a mentor, to the model that was set for me by Rick.
I mean, I would not be where I am had you not always been available 30 years ago when I knocked on your office window, annoyingly probably. Now that I'm a teacher, I'm like, you were never annoyed, you never seemed rushed, you always took time to talk to me, and I would not be where I am without you. Congratulations, well-deserved, well-earned. You're a lot of people's Hall of Famer because of what you've done for us.
Thanks for everything. I mean, thanks for being my mentor. Thanks for being my instructor, my friend. Thanks for being my fan, my supporter, for keeping tabs on me even when I'm long away. I can't thank him enough. He's like that first gateway. He's my Yoda. And I don't know what kind of a Luke Skywalker I was, but I'd like to think that, you know, somewhere out there, his voice is always going to be ringing in the back of my head and just reminding me of where I came from.
He has had as much impact on my life as anyone that I have ever known.
I can't think of anybody who's had a greater influence on broadcasting in the state of Nebraska in the last 50 years than Rick Alloway.